Stolen heritage, 21 things white people claim as their own. A story by Hazel Scott. This will be very interesting. So, stolen heritage. Ready to cringe at how much cultural appreciation is masked as American innovation? Here are 21 things white Americans have co-opted, rebranded, and often butchered, ignoring their rich and diverse origins. It's time to set the record straight. Oh my goodness. This is going to be something else. And as a Hispanic man, most Hispanics don't believe in cultural appropriation. We believe in cultural appreciation, but not appropriation. All right, first one's yoga. Yoga, which originated in ancient India over 5,000 years ago, had been commercialized in the US. I don't think white people have claimed this as their own at all. That's ridiculous. I know they appreciate it, and they've brought out great awareness of what yoga is, and I'm sure people who study yoga probably knows the origins of it. Rock and roll. The founders of rock and roll lie in African American blues, gospel, and jazz. Legends like Chuck Berry and Little Richard were pioneers, but somehow Elvis Presley got all the glory. No, Elvis did not invent rock and roll. I don't recall if we look at this as rock and roll as like something that was created by white people. But this is something you have to dig deep. Like, okay, maybe people thought rock and roll started with Elvis Presley, but he got a lot of his moves and music from African Americans, so that might be true. That might be a true thing. We could just call it a white American thing. Rock and roll came from Americans. That'd be great. Sushi. No. Sushi is a traditional Japanese cuisine, now Americanized into rolls like the California roll. This intricate history and cultural significance are often overshadowed by Western adaptations. No, it's not just a cool way to eat raw fish. I don't agree with any of that at all. Maybe Americans here may have adjusted it, but it's most likely Japanese Americans who did. But I don't think white people claim sushi as their own, though. Like, this article is misleading. Like, 100%. Cinco de Mayo. Oh. I come from a Mexican background. I can speak on this. Let me read this first. Cinco de Mayo, originally a Mexican holiday celebrating the victory over French forces, has been turned into a drinking feast in the U.S. Brands like Corona and restaurants like Chili's have commercialized, ignoring its historical significance. No, it's not just an excuse to party. Go ahead and party, people. As a Mexican, go ahead and party. Have a good time. And yeah, I understand that a common thing I hear that Cinco de Mayo is Mexico's Independence Day. No, it's not. That takes place in September. This is about here a victory over French forces. Just a battle. It wasn't then beating the French in the war. It was just winning a battle. And the whole reason why like a Cinco de Mayo exists and St. Patrick's Day exists is to just show cultural awareness, because we've had so many Irish came into the U.S., so many Mexican came into the U.S. So one of the holidays like this, Cinco de Mayo and St. Patrick's Day, is to just really bring into light the great culture that the Irish and Mexicans have brought into the U.S. and really just to be kind to your neighbors and stuff like that. So it just gave reason to party with your neighbors who are of a different culture background, like a Mexican or Irish. But let's go to the next one. I don't know if I can make this 21 of them. That's an ad. Belly dancing. Oh man, I don't hear white people trying to claim this, but okay. Belly dancing, with roots in the Middle Eastern and North African cultures, have been appropriated as a fitness trend. Stars like Shakira have brought into the mainstream, often without acknowledging its rich cultural context. No, it's not just a new workout craze. Gosh. If it's a workout craze, good. Americans need a workout. But I'm sure this style I'm sure many Middle Easterns or North Africans appreciate that people want to learn and they can learn from them. But no, this was not hijacked by white people. Honestly, this title, honestly, 21 things white people claim as their own, it's kind of racist when the information you're putting out there is not true. But let's go with the next ones. Dream catchers. Dream catchers, sacred objects in Native American cultures meant to protect sleepers from bad dreams, are now mass-produced and sold as decorative items. I'm here in Arizona. We have 22 known tribes here of Native Americans. One of my best friends is Native American. And, I've been gifted dream catchers. And yes, you can get them at shops and whatnot. And a lot of the dream catchers, if you go in Arizona and you're looking for a legit dream catcher, make sure you find the note that says made by Native Americans. Those are the legit ones you want, not the made in China crap. But I digress. The dream catchers is not this hijack thing by white people. I know white people stole a lot from the Native Americans, but this isn't one of them. Tattoos. Oh, Christ. Tattoos have a deep cultural significance in many indigenous communities worldwide. In the West, they are often adopted as fashion statements popularized by celebrities like Justin Bieber and Miley Cyrus, who rarely acknowledge their historical and spiritual roots. Tattoos have been around forever, and in a lot of different cultures. Like, the hubris you just say that white people hijacked this. Are you crazy? Like, I know there was a time that it was a taboo thing to get tattoos in the U.S. Like, only prostitutes and sailors got them, and prisoners. But now who cares? It's body art. It's cool. People like them. And no, white people are not going around saying we claim this as ours. Henna, used in South Asian, Middle Eastern, and North African cultures for ceremonial purposes, is frequently co-opted in the West as a temporary tattoo trend. Celebrities like Madonna have popularized it. Now, this one's hard for me to speak on, but again, I don't believe this is something white people have hijacked. Now, let me know if you're South Asian, Middle Eastern, or North African who understands the henna. Is this cultural appropriation when you see white people have it? Because, this is apparently geared towards white people. Would you be mad if black people or Hispanics like myself put it on? I'm interested to know. Hip-hop. Hip-hop, originating in African American communities of the Bronx, has become a global phenomenon. Artists like Jay-Z and Beyonce have brought into the mainstream, but the genre roots in urban struggle and creativity are often overlooked. No, it's not just music. Oh my goodness. I don't hear white people trying to say like this is theirs, or there's a history that they invented this, or anything like that. This article sucks. This is a dumb article. And we could just say it's American. If you really want to narrow it down as African American, sure. But again, I think this article is just trying to cause division. Of like, oh no, white people can't claim this. Black people claimed it. Oh my gosh. The cornrows. Cornrows, a traditional African hairstyle with deep cultural and historical significance, have been rebranded in the fashion world. Okay, this person who has it is not white. Oh my gosh, celebrities like Kim Kardashian have worn them as a style statement. That's a different topic with Kim Kardashian. Just don't. But who's offended if they saw a white person with cornrows, honestly, and says that's cultural appropriation? Let it go. It's not worth it. Again, me as a Hispanic and other Hispanics, we believe in cultural appreciation. So we don't get offended if someone's wearing like a sombrero or something. Or poncho, that used to be a fashion thing. And we loved it. It was cool seeing other people with ponchos. Turmeric, really? Turmeric, a staple in Indian cuisine and Ayurvedic medicine, I know I said that wrong, has been hailed as a new superfood in the West. Health influencers like Gwyneth Paltrow and wellness brands like Goop profit it. You know what? Honestly, who cares? It's a freaking spice. It's a spice. I don't even think Indians can claim it. Really, it's part of the planet. Like, let it go. White people. I don't know any white people who claimed it. Yeah, there was a time where people made like supplements with it and try to, we had like a good month where turmeric was like the thing you needed, but who cares? Let this one go. Acupuncture. A key component in traditional Chinese medicine has been adopted and often altered by Western practices. Again, who cares? Are there any Chinese watching this channel mad that like people who are not Chinese are using acupuncture? I want to know, because I personally don't think anyone cares. Breakdancing. We just had the Olympics with it too. Part of hip-hop culture originating in African American and Latino communities. Hey, I can speak on this if it came from Latinos. That's cool. That if you're into breakdancing, it's cool. It doesn't matter what the color of your skin is. Overall, who cares? Honestly. If you like it, cool. No one's going to hate on you for it. Add hoop earrings. Oh my goodness. Significant in many cultures, especially among Latina women, have been appropriated as a fashion trend. I think I can speak on Latina women. They don't care if white women have hoop earrings, honestly. And I don't think white women have claimed that they own hoop earrings. Like it came from their culture, their white culture. Honestly, who cares? If you like hoop earrings and you're white, go for it. Go for it. Tea. Oh my gosh, this article is gonna make my head explode. Tea, with its origins in China and significant cultural practices in countries like Japan and India, have been rebranded in the West. No, it's not just a fancy drink. Who cares? It's just a beverage. White people did not try to claim this. I don't think white people try to claim this. So what if a Starbucks sells teas? Other places sell tea. Arizona tea is amazing. But they're not out there saying, this is a white culture thing. Oh my god. We're at 15. All right, almost a few more to go. Thrift shopping. Holy crap. Thrift shopping, a necessity for low-income communities, have been co-opted by the mainstream as a trendy, eco-friendly practice. Influencers like Who Cares have made it popular, often overlooking the economic struggles that made it a staple for many. No, it's not just a hip. How do you connect these dots? That white people stole this? What? Low-income communities? White people could be low-income too. Hello. Any American can be. Any person in the world can be low income. So what? If you're white, you can't be shopping at a thrift store? What the hell's wrong with you? Does anyone really think like this? Like, do people like mean mug white people in thrift stores? Like, I don't believe it. This is like the most ridiculous article I've read doing this YouTube channel. Vinshu. Okay, first of all, I don't even know what that is really. An ancient Chinese practice of harmonizing individuals with their surrounding environment has been commercialized in the West. Interior designers like Who Cares popularized it, often stripped of its spiritual significance. No, it's not just a home decor trend. Can someone speak on this, please? I'm sure. The name of it, I can't even pronounce it. Feng Shui, I guess. I'm so bad. I'm sorry. I can't. It goes to show it's not a white thing that was hijacked. This article drives me crazy. Burritos. Oh my god. If you're white and you like burritos, it's okay. You don't have to feel shame. There's no shame in enjoying a burrito. Mexicans love it when you like their food. Trust me. My mother loves it when the neighborhood loves her food. I guarantee you, it's okay. If you have a burrito in your hand and you're nervous to bite into it, it's okay. It's okay. Burritos, with the roots in Mexican cuisine, have been heavily Americanized. Fast food chains like Chipotle offer versions that often bear little resemblance to the traditional Mexican burrito. No, it's not just a quick meal. It can be. Honestly, it can be. I make burritos all the time, really fast. Who cares? Enjoy your burrito, people. I am your Hispanic Latino representative. You can have a burrito and enjoy it with no shame. Go for it. Streetwear. They're just making... I mean, they made up everything, but man, they're really pulling it. Why number 19? I can do this. Streetwear, originating from urban African American and Latino cultures, has been appropriated by high fashion brands. What is streetwear to begin with? Is it anything that's not a suit? It's fine. Just how did white people hijack this to begin with? Oh, they didn't. Just the freaking person who wrote this, Hazel Scott, is freaking delusional. Reggae. And they have a picture of all black people in here. They don't even make the attempt that it's white people playing reggae and they're hijacking it. Reggae, born in Jamaica and deeply inked in Rastafarian and the struggles of the Jamaican people, has been popularized globally. I say that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Artists like Bob Marley made it famous. Yeah, I listen to a crap ton of Bob Marley, but its cultural and political roots are often ignored. No, it's not just feel-good music. Oh, sure. But if it wasn't for people like Bob Marley who brought the awareness, people wouldn't know what reggae is. This is cultural appreciation, not appropriation or hijacked by white people. Golly. Last one, mindfulness. You might as well just say, white people, you're not allowed to be at peace. Oh my god, this is the last one. Rooted in Buddhist meditation practices, has been adopted by the West as a wellness trend. Why not? What's wrong with that? That's what it was originally. Apps like Who Cares and influencers by Who Cares promoted it, frequently ignoring its deep spiritual and cultural foundations. No, it's not just a way to relax. Hey, you know what? I say it is. I'm sure there's plenty of Buddhists who would tell you this too. But maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe all of it, I was just wrong about all 21 of these. Highly doubt it. I want to see someone in the comment section say something. Speaking of comments, I'm going to read them. How do the rest of you feel about all these articles that try to create the illusion we are all vastly different based on our skin color? Pretty disgusting to me. I guess America is not the melting pot of cultures and ideas we all try to make it. I wonder which political ideology is behind this deception. It's a good question. I'll leave the comment section to answer that. But yeah, these articles, I don't know why. How does this get through editors? How does an editor say, this is kind of racist? I don't think we should put this. Why is it okay to bash white people? Racism is racism. You can't solve racism with more racism. The past of racism should have been learned and we should be doing better. Not deflecting it and making other people feel bad. Now it's our turn to make other people feel bad. What is going on in this world? I'm pretty sure most people are aware that these things have roots outside of the mainstream, and I'd like to know how many black people who wear cornrows are aware of their deep cultural and historical significance. Maybe they don't know, but honestly, overall, who cares? You probably just need a surface knowledge that, like, hey, this is came from African American cultures or African cultures. Cool. Is it okay, me as a non-African, have cornrows? Sure, who cares? Have at it. Why not? This is so ignorant. I, as a white person, knew exactly where every single claim originated and do not believe white people are taking any credit or claim for them. I also felt a little hate underneath this wannabe exposure truth article. I agree. Like, I'll point out racism when it's actually legit. Or cultural appropriation if it's legit. Which, me, I don't believe that there is cultural appropriation unless you're really trying to make fun of it. If you're trying to make fun of it, okay, maybe we get there. But if you really like something, you really enjoy it, why not? If you really enjoy a certain culture, if you want to wear a poncho, go for it. If you really like it, go for it. If you're wearing it to make fun of the culture, okay, there might be, pump the brakes. But this, I don't believe that white people are trying to be cultural appropriated, or they're trying to culturally appropriate other cultures and whatever. I think I'm done. I'm like heated. That's enough for reading comments in this video. And if you made it this far, please hit the subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. I think I deserve it at this point. Please leave a comment. I do look forward to them. This will be an interesting talk. And hit the like button. Until next time. Bye.